Hello everyone, I'm back. Guess you can't tell. Well, anyways, I'm getting myself caught up from the trip. We had such a wonderful time. And I thought today what I would do is show you one guitar that I picked up. And I actually, well, there's a story behind everything that happened. But we'll start with this story. And show you the first guitar that I picked up after I vowed I would buy absolutely nothing, and I was doing really, really well until I stopped at a store called Muddy Rivers. So let me show you what happened. So actually, I went through Glenwood, and let's see what other stores, Top City, Mass Street guitars. That was really tough. I mean, just awesome guitars. And then I get to this store called Muddy Rivers in Lenexa, Kansas. And what happened was they had Furch there, they had Duina, which I'd never heard of before, awesome guitars. They had Bose, and they had Loudons. I mean, it was quite the store. And still, I wasn't going to buy anything. I was doing really well. I was just sampling the goods and enjoying every moment playing those guitars until I was handed this one right here. And it's another Furch. Well, let me show you what's inside here. And I wouldn't have purchased this one except for the fact it was on sale. And this is a guitar that normally costs about $1,000, little over $1,000. Right now, if you look online, that's about the average price you're going to see, just a little over $1,000 before taxes. And this was on sale for I think it was $679, somewhere close to that. I ended up paying like a little over $700 out the door with taxes. So I got a super good deal. And for that reason, I didn't want to leave it behind because it played so well. It sounded fantastic. And it's a small body guitar. And this is the case that it came with. As you can see, these cases are super heavy, beautiful, small case, lots of pockets, lots of ways to hold it and carry it. It's got straps on the back so you can wear it on your back if you wish, but it's just a wonderful little guitar. And it's I suppose you'd say it was a travel guitar, but it plays so well. Let me move this over here. It plays so well that it's more than just a travel guitar. Believe me, this is a small body guitar. It has a nut on it that's 1 3/4, which is pretty standard. I thought it was a little thinner nut, but it's not. I measured it, it's 1 3/4. And I think it's because it has such a short scale. Even though it has 14 frets, the scale is 24.2. And so for that reason, you know, it just feels right. It feels really good. I mean, because it has such a short scale, you can see that I can spread, well, that's 5 frets right there for me, and it's comfortable. I could actually stretch it to 6, but it's very comfortable. And so I bought this little guitar here. It's called the Furch Pioneer MM. The MM, and it also has a little A off the side. So the M stands for mahogany. This is a solid wood guitar. It has a solid mahogany top, and the A that's after it stands for African. It's a solid African mahogany top and a solid African mahogany back and sides. It has a fretboard that's made of ebony, and it has a mahogany neck. It's just beautiful. And you can see their headstock here. And as I said, it's a short scale, but it's 14 frets. And this is kind of neat too, because it has this unusual personal sound hole. You'll see they're real small and just slits, but they do make a difference. is ebony as well, and it has ebony pins. They use tusk for the saddle. When I say tusk, it's not real tusk, it's a synthetic tusk. And I really like the sound of it. It's really, really nice. I wouldn't change that out. I think that works very, very well. And so you can hear how great that sounds. Now, I don't have a pickup in it, not yet. I'm going to put one in. But right now, I have a microphone right here. Doesn't that sound great? So there it is, the Furch Pioneer. And so I couldn't leave it behind. For that price, $6.79 or whatever it was. I mean, I just was floored that you could get a solid wood guitar made by Furch, who's in the Czech Republic. These are awesome guitars. I have a Furch baritone, which I absolutely love. And now I have this little Pioneer, the small body Pioneer. This measures here about 12.5 inches across. And I believe this is 4 inches. Let me just check it real quick. Pretty sure that's a 4-inch depth on that. Yep, it is. And so, and then going across, it's like 12.5 inches. And I'm just going to make sure. The reason why I'm doing this, yep, it's about 12 3/4. So under 13 inches. So the reason why I'm doing this is that I want to compare it to my Gibson, my little Gibson here. Now, these are two different guitars. This Gibson has a spruce top, but it does have mahogany back and sides. This Gibson has a bigger body, okay? This is a little over 14 inches on the depth, and you can see it's bigger, where this is 12 3/4, somewhere in that. So you have to kind of take that in mind. I don't have another guitar this size, so I'm thinking that, it gives you some kind of a sense of the tone of a small body like this, as opposed to this beautiful Gibson L1 that I have. This is an awesome little guitar. This Gibson does have a 4-inch depth on it, but like I said, it's around a 14-inch on the bout, the measurement of the bout. And so, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to play them both so you can hear them and hear what it sounds like, the fact that we've got this small body. Now, I also looked because I was curious, because I thought, is this like another Taylor Mini? Is it the same size? And it's not. Actually, the Taylor Mini has a little bit larger bout than this. Of course, the Taylor Mini has laminated back and sides. And so, you can, I love the Taylor Mini. I think it's a great guitar and it sounds wonderful. But the scale on this is longer than the Taylor Mini. The Taylor Mini's scale is significantly shorter, so the guitar feels super, super compact, much more than this. And the Taylor Mini has a much more narrow neck than this. This is 1 3/4. And I understand you can actually buy this with a narrow neck. So they do have that option. I'm not sure how it happens. I couldn't find one to buy, but just because I was curious as how do you get that? Maybe you have to request it, but they can give it to you with a narrow neck. Okay, so let's give it a try. I'm going to let you hear these two guitars so you have a reference. It's not really fair, to be honest with you, because this is such a smaller guitar, but So you can hear how beautiful this guitar sounds. And it's super, super small. Very, very comfortable. Very easy. I had it when we were traveling down the road. I had it out in the front seat of the car. And while the radio was playing, I was playing along. And it didn't get anywhere near the driver. It was so comfortable. I sit there and go down the road, and it truly is a travel guitar to be able to fit in the front seat like that, even with a scale that's 24.2. And I think it also has a radius fretboard, if I remember right. It was like 15.8 or something like that, just under 16 inches, which is really nice for a fingerstyle. So I'm very pleased with this Furch. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It just has fantastic tone. And it's the first time I've really, really liked having this personal sound hole. I have to say, it's not too intrusive. I've had them on guitars before, and they are so loud that you can't really tell what your guitar sounds like. For some reason, this one's different. I am getting a little more up here where I can hear what's going on, but I can also feel the balance of the guitar as to what may be coming out the front. At least that's what I'm thinking. It feels like that anyways. And it's surprising to me. So there it is, the Furch Pioneer MM. And it's solid all the way around. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to put a pickup in it. I think I'm going to put the hi-fi in here. Because this would be a great guitar to take to a jam session. It's perfect for travel. It has just fantastic tone. I fell in love with it. And for that price, I don't know if somebody made a mistake or what. I mean, I simply don't understand how it was so low. But anyways, I did buy it. So I broke my vow and I bought a guitar. Is this the only one that I came home with? Well, no, it's not. So there's more to the story. And that's going to come up on the next video. So I'm going to end right here. We're going to have a Zoom call being scheduled for our members very soon. So be watching for that. I'm also thinking about doing a live. I might do a live where, seems to me, my hall of strings have changed quite a bit. So I thought maybe we would do a live and walk the hall of strings and let you see what I have in my collection. Especially before I just might start thinning it out. It's just getting a little bit too much. Not necessary. But I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying retirement. And, well, you only pass through this world once. And I'm going to leave it all behind for somebody else. But in the meantime, I'm enjoying it and I'm blessed. And I hope you are too. Thank you so much for listening in. And I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are in this world.